Last night, presumably there were two Catholic priests that were kidnapped in Nigeria. When Nigeria comes up, it's very important. I was remarking, actually, just last night, about how there have been very key moments in the last several years when things occurred and somebody needed to do something very important in order to potentially intercede in patterns that needed intercession. And the only thing I could find was Nigeria. And apparently last night there were two Catholic priests and two boys that were kidnapped in Nigeria. This is important because in July of 2020, during the election season, there was a period of time, it was the third time I caught it, when all of the cases, the entire docket for the Supreme Court of Texas was missing. It was not available online for the longest I've ever seen it, for at least 5 days. When it came back up, the first cases that were filed, many of them involved cases at the level of the Supreme Court or the Court of Appeals for continuous sex abuse of a child. Two of those cases regarding continuous sex abuse of a child involved a Catholic priest. There were two separate cases with two separate case numbers. It just so happened that the priest of concern had the same last name as a priest I knew in Chicago who did very high profile work. I've suspected that because of his country of origin, he has been a target, including a target by a very, very important and politically connected investment firm that, by the way, just this past December had a public notice in the Federal Register that it was involved in a number of cases, including through a number of schemes associated with that investment firm. They go by the same name, many of them, but not all of them. I contend that these two priests and these two boys that were kidnapped in Nigeria are directly related to those cases that ended up on the docket of the Supreme Court of Texas after the whole electronic filing records were removed from online access for at least a week, at least 5 business days. This is not a coincidence. It's very alarming. There have been reports that there are substantial actions occurring right now in Nigeria in an effort to address matters related to Boko Haram. You know, Boko Haram and the girls. Where are our girls? This is still outstanding. It's also a matter that unfortunately somebody who ended up changing positions in the government in the 2020 election season is directly connected to, at least based on actions that happened in 2017.